out. As you can see, plenty of people inside 50. Decides to go along looking for Petrie. The wrestle's on. He's being held to get the free kick. And Boomer's got the advantage and kicked the goal. In game 350, he gets a gift from Drew Petrie.
Well, they're just the entire first 5 minutes of this game, John, is being played in the front third for North Melbourne,
right.
and they are pressing.
Although his own man scored in Geary. Gibson, he bounces it to Harvey. Everything's working. Harvey might go for home. He looks. He sees it's Fisher. He knows it's his celebration game. Has another bounce and drives it through. He is the best of the best. Boomer.
Well, there are a couple of different ways you can interpret this, Jono. I think because of the scoreboard saying what it says, there's a little bit of licence for Boomer to enjoy himself. Normally on this occasion...
Ball spills out to Dempster. Dempster puts it in front of Fisher. Has to run onto the ball. Knocks it forward. He knew that Wilt was there. It was good play. Heard the voice. Wilt under pressure. I tell you what, Petrie's pressure. He pressured two different players there, and he's forced to turn over, and he ends up with it from Black. He can go all the way here. He's 45 and close. He gives it to Boomer. Boomer says, "Thank you very much," and puts it right through the middle. Great play by Drew Petrie, and the ever opportunistic Boomer Harvey just knows where you need to be at the business end of a chain of handballs.
Good defensive pressure.
Hands going up. Did it well. Did it beautifully. Now Boomer is lurking with intent here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Up he goes. Geary, but Boomer kept his feet. Boomer around the body. Boomer! You beauty! Goal number 4 for Brett Harvey. Some players get to that one. No chance for Goldstein, so McAvoy got the tap out, but once again, it's Goldstein who gets the break. Over the top it goes to Cunnington. Plenty of time to hold the ball. Then over the top again to Atley, and over the top again to Mullet. And inside 50 they go again, and guess who? Again, it's Petrie. Off to Thomas to don't argue. He gets a little toe poke on it. It spills out the back. Another shot at goal by the Kangaroos, and another goal if you don't mind. We've been going for 24 seconds, and Mullet gets his goal. And, well, if you don't mind, 24 seconds. We just about saw 24-second replay of the first quarter.
Yeah, and he's pushing up from half back. I mean, Mullet's the one that delivered the ball in there originally. He's had 14 possessions and kicked a goal.
3 in that passage of play, Jace.
It's ridiculous. They are just cleaning up, and that's why I said the pressure that's being put on them is second rate.
Chip in the Petrie direction. Up. Right at the back. Didn't even look at the goals. Still knew where they were. This is hard to believe.
Well, Sam Wright missed 2 goals in the last quarter last week and turned over a free kick in that desperate last 13 minutes.
You see right at the bottom of the screen, he's on Ferguson and he's going back to goal, then just steps forward. Ferguson doesn't move. All of a sudden he's got 5 metres just to work a magic.
To the square. Petrie wiped his hands and then took the mark. This gave his hands a little dust off on his jumper, put his knee into the back and took a ripper.
What concerns me is that there was no ruckman there. McAvoy was up at centre forward. I don't know whether he's in the ruck at the moment. I'm assuming...
Hickey's down that way at the moment.
They're both up around the half-forward arc. I mean, one of them's got to be deep in the square for that.
He's kicked 2 goals for so far. He now has 3 goals, and in the blink of an eye, it's back to a 61-point margin.
Excellent mark from Drew Petrie.
Back it goes to right for St Kilda. Under pressure, does well, backs himself in, and a beautiful smother from Petrie. Well, there's no doubt the coach wanted his players to lift in all areas, and that is an absolute...
He's hurt himself.